Good afternoon once again from Ecuador, and better than before, this is Dave Edelstein, live online, speaking to you about all things mindful, relational, communicative, and just making life more purposeful and satisfying. Today's video is about trying new things. I'm sort of psyched up because today I finally managed to download some of my Facebook videos and put them back up again, not here on Facebook, but rather on YouTube. To many of you, this will seem a laughable achievement. You are perhaps younger, more technically adept. You've done things like this before. You say, Dave, it's easy. And it really is easy, but it's something that I personally put off for quite a long time because I'm something of a technophobe, and these things worry me. These things loom large. There's some things I'm very good at. I'm very good at learning new things out of a book. I'm really good at solving math problems and coming up with biology answers and academic things, the kind that go with having been a high school teacher for 13 years and then an English as a foreign language teacher for the past 6 or 7. But yeah, when it comes to doing things in the world of computers, it all seems very mysterious to me. So today, this is an important baby step forward. I downloaded some of my video and got it back up again on YouTube so that people can now access me in a new corner of the internet. And heaven knows, perhaps something will come of this. You might wonder, Dave, what do you want to come of this? Well, the reason that I do these videos is to find a way to get my message out and to help people, especially in the world of communicating and relating. This is an important value area for me. Connection, being connected, having solid, valuable friendships, having a good relationship with my family, my own family, and helping people to have positive, constructive, deep, satisfying relationships with their life partner, with their family, with their children, with their parents, matters to me, matters to me. I know what it would mean to me to not have that in my life. And I know people who do not have that in their lives. And some people I'm able to help as a matter of just living my life in the course of living it. And some people I would like to help if they'd like to be helped. But I'm not about to press upon them the need to be helped. It's always up to the individual whether they wish help, whether they would like a different perspective on how things are going and a new look at how things could be not guaranteed better, but different. If we keep doing the same things, if we don't try anything new, see, here's the theme again, new things. If we don't try anything new, then things will continue more or less the way they always have been. The definition of insanity, the popular definition of insanity, is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. There's a joke I once heard that I do kind of like. Two guys are eating lunch at work, and one is saying, "Oh, tuna fish again. I hate tuna fish. Why is it always tuna fish again?" And the other guy says, ask your mom to make you something else. He says, what are you talking about? I make my own lunch. And we make our own lunch over and over again, the same thing. We never try anything new. We do the same thing. And somehow we think that this time the tuna fish is going to taste like pastrami. It won't. It won't. We'll get the same thing again and again. So what I'm here for in doing these videos is this is my little attempt to help people find their way through their relationship problems of various kinds, to do a little bit better job in communicating. Many relationship problems, not all, many relationship problems have their roots in conflicting communication styles. And let's be frank about this, hardly anyone has exactly the same communication style as their spouse. Men and women in general communicate differently. For a guy like me, I only have brothers. When I started late in life to communicate with members of the opposite sex, my skills were way off. And I'm an oldest brother, so that, I think, made things even worse. The way that I had of communicating with my younger brothers was abysmal for communicating even with male peers, much less female peers. I just didn't have the right skill set. I didn't know how to do it. Fortunately, in the course of 60 years of living, I've now gathered some skills, and I intentionally had to look for skills. I talk quite a bit about mindful communication. Why do I do this? Because communicating without engaging your full mind is a recipe for disaster. I don't want people to be disappointed in the results that they get when they talk to people they care about. I wanted to help people develop skills that will be new to them. And at first, may be very difficult. It's not like I'm going to just give you some tips here and, all of a sudden you will just break through. No, it'll take practice. I often refer to how much I enjoy playing the guitar. When I first started improvising, which requires communicating with other musicians and bouncing ideas back and forth, I couldn't do it. I mean, the first new thing was the pentatonic scale. I didn't know what key to use it in or how to identify what key that scale was in. I knew how to play the pentatonic scale in A minor, and I didn't really know there were other keys. So my first baby steps with something new were pretty darn ugly. But I've kept at it. I've gotten better. I'm not a genius guitar player, but at least I can play the pentatonic scale in all 12 keys and occasionally pop up with the right note at the right time. And people say, oh, yeah, nice note. Maybe if we examine your communication skills, you'll come up with the right word at the right time, the right question, the right phrase. You'll hear things differently. That's what I'm here for. That's why I do this. So let me wrap up here. Let me not go on and on. Hi, Kat. Thanks for hanging in through all of this. Let me not go on and on, but let me say, let's try some new things. I look forward to having a presence on YouTube, and we'll see if hashtagging and messaging on my videos will produce a new interest in what I do. Because what I'm interested in with what I'm doing is enriching people's lives through connection. And tomorrow maybe we'll talk a bit about the skills required for that. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you again tomorrow. It's been great. Thanks. Bye.